welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are live from Texas Motor Speedway, ready to get this one underway. Playoff race, number 2 of round number 3. Who will make it into the final race at Homestead? It's going to be a good one. Or it better be, or I'm just going to stop broadcasting permanently. It should be a fun race here tonight. Welcome, everybody, to Trackside Racing Network. I'm your host, Adam Chapman. Here at Texas Motor Speedway, the Iracing series ready to kick off and get underway here for 125 laps of some very good racing, or we expect it to be good racing anyway. Of course, coming in here tonight, I have to playoff race number 2, like I mentioned a moment ago. Coming into tonight, however, we last raced at Kansas. Kyle Smalley picked up the win over at Kansas Motor Speedway. 26 laps led over there. He was able to walk out with the win in that one. But coming into tonight, with Kyle having 10 wins this season, he is locked into the championship 4. I think everybody kind of knew that anyway. Question's going to be who will be joining him. On the outside looking in, it is James Lowe, Greg McConaughey, Chris Worrell, Michael Anthony. And then the top 4 right now, Kyle Smalley, Marcus Adams, Zach Borman, Cody Smith. Cody actually dropped back one spot last week, but he is only one spot behind Zach, so we'll see if Zach can kind of improve here to gain a little bit of a leeway, same as Cody. But with the likes of James Lowe, I think, could very well see the final 4 as well. Currently 12th right now on the board, though. We'll have to wait and see. We're at a place that draft will be a factor here tonight, and especially in these cup cars, we already know that coming in. So that's going to make things fun. Tires give out after about 8 laps or so. Tires are going to be a pretty big factor, especially going out at the exit of turn 2. At turn 2 is a little bit of a crapshoot, I guess. Cars, it seems like they get a little bit loose there, so guys are going to have to deal with that. But seen a good race last night over in the American Sim Racing League Truck Series. Tonight, of course, the Cup Series here for the Iracing East guys. Want to thank all the awesome sponsors. Circle B Diecast. That is Plant B Sales, by the way. They have changed their name to Circle B Diecast. Which is probably a good thing, I guess. Makes it easier. You know, people don't get that mixed up with the other thing. But anyway. No broadcast tomorrow night, but tonight, the Iracing East Series kicks off here in Texas for the race number 2. Next week, we go to Martinsville, and then we round out the season from Phoenix, which should be good, actually. Anyway, practice just about done here tonight. And I hit the wrong button. Guys, I want to talk to you about something real quick. We're going to be doing something in November. Not sure what day yet, but we're going to be doing it sometime in November. It's called Extra Life Children's Charities. We're going to be gaming for kids. We're going to do like a mini gaming marathon here on Trackside Racing Network, Facebook, and YouTube. Myself, along with Team Overtake and Lando Lacey, all, and hopefully get some other guys. You never know, maybe get some of these guys in here, play some Among Us or something like that. We're going to try to raise money, though, for the children's charities. That's going to be fun. With that said, let's actually bring in one of our guys and let him talk about it. Lando Lacey, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Tell us about this Extra Life,
man. So it's it's basically a fundraiser for gamers. You know, we pick a charity. Basically, Extra Life gives money to kids in need that are in hospitals and need help, you know, paying for the medical bills. You know, us as gamers, you know, you see we race on iRacing. We spend a good bit of money, you know, on our setups and stuff like that. So it's nice every now and then to go out and give back to the community. And, you know, just raise awareness for stuff like this. Extra Life, we've been doing this for, 4 or 5 years now?
4 years total. I think this might be your 4th or 5th year, yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's a great cause. You know, the main thing we always like to tell people is we don't see any of this money. You send this money in, and it goes straight to the hospitals where these kids are in need. So we're here to help these kids, and we're here to help these families that are in need.
For sure, which is always important, man. I absolutely love doing it. We have a blast on it as well. We don't even know what we're playing yet. We don't know what day we're going to do it. We're going to have fun with it. It's always a fun thing when we do it. So I hope you're ready to lose in every time we play. Because I win at everything. All I do is win most of the time. Good luck in qualifying.
Real quick as well, you don't have to donate when we play. You can actually donate at any time. All you have to do is go to www.extralife.org, and you can donate money through there.
Yeah, we put a link on the Trackside Racing page, and our link is there for our team that is doing it. You guys can check it out there. Hey, good luck in qualifying, man.
All right, thanks, sir.
Out on track right now, it is Joe Francis as he takes the green flag here from Texas Motor Speedway. See what he can do. The green flag is waving for him and for everybody else. We did add something a little bit different on the bottom right or bottom corner. You see stint. That is how many laps that these guys have been on their tires. You'll be able to see that once we go green. That should update anyway. Joe Francis putting the first lap down. He qualifies P1. Let's jump back to Cody Smith. He's currently third. By the way, you're going to see some couple different paint schemes here tonight, like the Save the Reef Jolly Rancher car, which is actually pretty cool, by the way. Good calls for Cody Smith. All the pollution in the ocean and all that good stuff. Jolly Rancher. You're going to see a lot of candy paint schemes because Halloween's coming up soon. So we got a lot of candy painted themed cars in here. I think there's a few of them anyway. But he's out there right now, and he goes to P1 on the board. Next up, Landon Wade. He is driving that Extra Life TRN paint scheme at Raise Energy. See that? This, guys, but we are having trouble with the stream right now. Dropping a lot of frames. Hopefully it's still working for you all. Give us just a second. We'll figure it out. Currently with a 29.984. Derek Pemberton running that National Guard paint scheme. He is. I forgot he's got a custom paint on. We may have to update his paint. Actually, to be honest. Hopefully the stream is calming down for you guys. I know it's probably lagging for you all. Hopefully that kind of calms down. I'm not quite sure how to fix that at the moment. Hopefully it's calming down for you all. And we'll be back to normal here in just a moment. But it has calmed down some. Kyle Smiley out on the racetrack. He's driving the Snickers paint scheme, Halloween. Looks like qualifying is done. Sorry, guys. I'm actually trying to figure out my stream problem right now. I know it's lagging really hard on everybody's screen. Hopefully. Not sure why it's doing that, but Smiley, Marcus Adams, Cody C up in top 8. Tyler Baker, Keith Smiley, David Eamon, Connor Connor and Zach Bowman, Chris Ingles, Ryan Worley, Roberto Ramirez, Derek Pemberton, Michael Anthony Logan's making his debut, and Jason Papp in here tonight. We may have to stop the stream and just record this, to be honest with you guys. I don't know what is going on with this, but I have noticed it has become an issue a little bit here. As the cars grid up here on the track. May just have to upload this and just stop the stream and just do it that way. I don't know why it's doing this right now, but it is what it is for at the moment. It might actually be, yeah, so it's hopefully we're back to being live, that is. Hopefully, I don't know if it's having some issues or not. It looks like everything's good for now, so we're going to stay with it for now. Hopefully it's back to normal. Cody Smith out front. As you see the cars heading straight at your screen right now. That is Cody Smith, followed by brother Brody right behind him, followed by Tyrell Baker and Aaron Tribble, a little bit further back in the field. You see Connor there as well in that 48 car. These numbers getting mixed up. That Reese's Cup car here tonight. I love when my stream messes up. It basically just throws my whole game plan off, as you guys can tell. Here's the 50, Joe Francis taking a peek underneath. Turn one here very wide, so it's going to make things very interesting. Who is that? Gets shuffled back. That is Jason. Let's check on one of the newcomers here. One of the newcomers here tonight, Joshua Kane. I know he's watching the broadcast, but we want to show him some love as well. He's been watching the broadcast a little bit and talking about, I like the paint. Driver Protect, Ammo. He's got the Rays Energy. He's sponsored by Rays as well. That means we got 3 people in here sponsored by Rays. Pretty cool. Sorry guys, kind of refresh on the paints as well. Up front you see Cody Smith pulling away from the field at the moment. Let's go down. Cody did a great job on his paint. That Jolly Ranchers themed paint scheme here tonight. Fantastic job on that. He always puts a lot of work into his paint scheme, so it's awesome to see. Big mess right here, as you guys can tell. On board with Joe Franklin. Oh, who is that? Jason getting some of the apron. He's going to pull up. Chris Ingles on board now with Jason. Chris actually on the bottom. 3 wide. Lana Lacey looks to the outside. Now 2 wide. Now 3 wide again. Lacey's still on that high side in that 35. Extra Life PRN Rays Energy paint scheme. And Lana going to split the difference. He's going to move from 12th up to 10th. Good pass there for Lana Lacey. Now we can show Derek Pemberton's cars. For some reason, he's not working out. As we continue to stay green here, watching Derek Pemberton and James Cato. And the 87 there as well. Jump back up towards the front just a little bit. We'll get you guys Derek Pemberton's paint off. It might take a little bit, but we will get it up. I can promise that. Side by side, Lana Lacey. Greg McConey also out there tonight. He's driving a different paint scheme to normal. Great Pumpkin Patch, Charlie Brown. I like all these Halloween themed paints. It's pretty cool. I like when guys mix it up, and it's good to always, it's been a long season. Have some fun with your paint, mix it up some. Kind of takes a little bit of a pressure off, I guess, so it makes it a little bit more fun when you do that. As you see Lacey taking a peek here underneath McConey. This should be a good race between these 2 guys. One thing about Greg is he will race you hard, but he is usually pretty clean about it as well. Lacey's going to take that spot for now. Up front, it is chaos. Brody Smith under attack from Tyrell Baker. Good to see Tyrell back in here tonight. Yeah, 0-25 card. Normally does not run too much of the Cup Series side of things here in the Monday League, but when he does, he's usually pretty quick. Almost made contact there at 22. That's one guy you don't want to mess around too much. At 22, he is not shy of giving it back to you if he has any issues. We already see James Lowe has worked his way up through the field here as well. David having a little bit of issue. He pushes up out of the corner as we stay green. Brody's still going to be able to hold on to that second spot as well, further back. This is Jason, who's dropped back quite a bit. Ryan Broderick underneath that 70 card. You see Jason right there. You also see that number of stint that he has been. 16 laps so far, which that is for everybody else as well. And there's Derek Pemberton's paint scheme at 82. Care Bears. He just wants to show people he cares. You know? Can't blame him. That's a bright paint scheme. You ain't going to be able to miss that one. I'm actually surprised by how many laps we've been green, but somebody that's in trouble right now is Greg McConaughey. He's actually under attack. Ryan Worley and Zach Bowerman here as well. Bowerman driving a new paint scheme here tonight as well. That Kellogg's paint scheme. I like that. Pretty cool. But yeah, Terry the Bonnie paint scheme. I like it. Frankenstein on the front. Always a pretty cool thing to see. Cody Smith has just checked out. This is a big thing here for Cody. He needs this kind of race where he's going to be out front. Might not be dominant, but it would help him. He can continue going what he's doing. As you look a little bit further back in the field, this is a new trend in the playoff for this team. Talking about the balls out racing, especially the two top guys in it, the 46 and the 31. And the 6 as well. We can throw him in there. Chris Worrell. They've basically been starting from the back week in and week out. There's Jason Papp driving the Starburst paint scheme. Like I said, there's a lot of Kansas paint schemes in here tonight. Joshua King, he's out there in that pink Avatar card. A little bit of damage already on that 41. Not sure who's got some right front damage, but he's got the left front. Oh, is this where the paint? Is this where the damage came from? I thought Derek had something, it was not. Mike Lampy, James Cato, just checking to see if he's got that right front damage. Patrick Green, who's actually under attack now from that 06. Ryan Broderick taking a peek underneath. How about that? Side by side, Broderick going to come out the other end, take away 15. One thing I've noticed the last couple of laps is Cody Smith has kind of fallen off the pace, even though he's still in the lead. Gap has closed by about 4/10 over the past 4 laps or so. Tyrell Baker that time about 4/10 faster than that lap and closing in quite a bit this lap. So far, that is. You also see that 35 car creeping up too. Lana Lacey, he's made a lot of passes. He's back up to where he started. Greg and Tony getting passed here by Zach Bowerman. Of course, Greg's going the opposite way of where he wants to be right now. Roberto Ramirez, Derek Pemberton, Joshua Kane. This is a little bit further back in the field for P20. Derek going to the racetrack quite a bit there. Joshua taking a peek underneath him after that small mistake. And Derek just going to let him have it. Not much of a fight there. Up front, Yep, it's gotten closer. Battle for the lead here on lap 24. Cody Smith has been out front since the drop of the green flag. Not sure how much longer he's going to be out front. I'm going to be honest. This Tyrell Baker, number 025, has ran him down from 8 tenths. And actually, everybody really up inside the top 10 has continued to run down to 7. So it looks like Cody Smith definitely good early on, but struggles a little bit here in the longer part of the run. Tyrell taking a peek underneath right here. Cody trying to arc it in a little bit, trying to help get the run off the turn 2. Turn 1's so wide here. Let's hop on board. Right on board with second place, Tyrell Baker. Right on the back bumper right now, Cody Smith. There's your previous laps. Tyrell a little bit slower that time, mainly because dirty air, which is always a big factor when it comes to a place like this. Here we go, the 48 to 00. If anything happens up front, we'll jump up there immediately just to let you know. Side by side right here, a little bit further back. This is for top 10 right now. Oh, let's jump up. I thought we was going to go side by side. It appears that I was lying. Oh, there we go, side by side for the lead. Tyrell Baker underneath, trying to keep it on that door. Cody's going to be able to keep that spot as you do see Ryan Worley clear Connor this time. Racing right now all around the racetrack. Up inside our top 10, there's a couple battles going on, including this one, the main one we are watching. And here comes 025. And Aaron Tribble as well, looking to take advantage. Not necessarily what Cody Smith wanted, but I think he's okay with it for the most part. I think he'll give it up if he needs to. Ryan Broderick is on pit or slow and has had an issue here on the front stretch. And this will bring us to our first replay, sponsored by ATVO, which is their theme maker. Oh, he had some help from the 28 here. Calvin Allison gives it to him. He just got up on him and turned him. Not going to make the 06 very happy. Luckily, did not get any damage. Pit road's going to be open, though. And things are going to get fun there. Watch the race off pit road. '86. Landon Lacey, I think, missed his box. Let's double check just to make sure. He was coming into his box. Yeah, he just missed it. So he's going to be coming back in, I would guess, unfortunately for Landon. So with that, Aaron Tribble will actually be your race leader, I think. Anyway. You see Landon going to come down. He just drove all the way up to 6th place prior to that. And now he's going to have to drive through a little bit more cars. Should be okay, though. It looks like the racing's been pretty clean so far, so we'll see if it stays that way or not. We was pretty close to actually green flag pit stops, I believe. Well, it runs 65% fuel load in here, so let's take a look at some of these cars. Here is the drivers in the car. Aaron Tribble. There's Tyrell Baker. The Jolly Rancher. That's more what I want to see is some of these theme cars that we got here tonight. Brody Smith, that Butterfinger car. David out there in his normal paint scheme. He drove all season. James Lowe back out here in the 99. Connor out there in the Reese's paint scheme. Chris Ingles out there in the Beechcraft. Says that. I'm not very familiar what this candy actually is. I'm going to be honest. I don't know. Yep, but there you go. Greg McConaughey out there in the Great Pumpkin Patch. Kellogg's Paint, Michael Anthony, Chick-fil-A cars, James Cato out there in the 3. Joshua Kane has worked his way up to 15th. Good for him. Patrick Green, is he coming back down pit lane? I actually like the idea of coming down pit lane a little bit here. Chase Pap out there in Starburst, Marcus Adams, or Kyle Smalley and Marcus Adams, and the Marcus Adams paint's pretty cool. Yeah, I like the idea of pitting here actually. There's Chris Worrell and the Airheads paint scheme. He's got a cool one. I like that. Of course, Derek Pemberton out there in the Care Bears paint scheme. Unlock the magic. You know, we all need that in our life. Keith Smalley out there in the red or hot tamales. Good to see Keith back in here this week. I know he hasn't been feeling great. Good to see him back in here. All right, so out of the 28 drivers, all of them are still on track. 29, including the race control. Green flag set to come back out. Here from Texas Motor Speedway, and it is time for us to turn it up. Playoff style. You guys enjoy. Turn up your headphones. Up front, the Smith brothers run 1-2. Sorry about the little lag issue there again, guys. I'm not sure what is going on tonight with that. Hopefully it stops. But 3 wide for the lead. This is going to be interesting. Brody Smith on the low side. Cody Smith on the high side. Tyrell Baker caught between the Smith sandwich. And out the other end. Looks like it's going to be Brody versus Tyrell. Cody drops back to third, maybe fourth. David Eamon in this battle as well. Look at the run the outside lane got that time. Tyrell Baker. Big run on that top side as they head right at the screen into turn 3. This racetrack starting to get a little bit of rubber down now in that bottom groove, so this line and the track starting to change a little bit. That's one thing about Texas we've seen in the past, even in the old Texas. The line did move up quite a bit at the old Texas. I'm not sure if it's going to move up here in the in turn 1 and 2, so to speak, and not super high anyway. Of course, there's no traction compound here in Texas, not right now anyway. On Iracing, that is. So once we get that, that'll make things interesting. But right now, Tyrell Baker's still battling Brody Smith. As you see that 22 right here to the inside, side by side as they work off turn or into turn 1 once again. And yeah, bottom side's still going to prevail as Baker may have made a little mistake. Well, somebody back there on the apron. Looks like it could have been a nod of Zach Bowerman. Interesting moment here for Zach. Watch this. Let's see if we can see it. You see that 9 car right there on the stream? Was it him? Oh, he actually got hit from the 00. Don't think he got any damage from that, though. Yeah, he's really good to go. Not sure about Ryan. Let's check the front of his car. Looks like he's going to be okay as well. That's one thing about this place. You close in at such a extraordinary rate. It kind of surprises people on how quick that you actually close in. And it definitely can cause problems. Brody Smith here trying to battle Tyrell Baker. And Baker's going to be able to take the second spot away now. Further back right here, Derek Pemmick and David Jones. Side by side. Logan, usually a pretty clean driver as well. Derek going to take 14th, it looks like, from him. Jumping back up towards the front. A little bit further back in the field, looking at James Lowe. In the 99 car. Oh, what happened there? The 8. Michael Anthony having some trouble. Playoff contender. Dropping back a little bit. Looks like he's going to be okay. Definitely lost the speed there all of a sudden, though. Drops back to P9. Look how wide that turn 1 is here at Texas. You can see how wide it is. Remember, it used to not be that way until Iracing added it. Of course, the Texas in real life like that as well. But extremely wide here going into turn 1. As up front. Oh, that's close. Tyrell Baker falls in line back to 4th. David takes 3rd away. It's a great look here at the battle for third. You see that 86 a triple right there in the white number 86. As he currently runs in P5 at the moment. Would not be surprised if we see some lines start to change here a little bit. As once again we are on 18 laps. David took a peek right there to the inside of 22. Wasn't able to get it. Here comes the 0.25. Baker trying to make a move here. He may look to the inside. Not going to happen just yet. Not sure what happened here, but Derek Pemberton falling back just a little bit. Did he have any help? Or did he just let these guys go? Side by side with Calvin Allison. And then a little bit of damage right there on Allison's car. So that's where the right front damage came from. That 06 that happened earlier. So it just makes you wonder if that was some payback that happened earlier for Calvin Allison. Is that why he got into back of the 06 earlier or a little bit later? Already on lap 50, by the way. I want to point that out. Look at this mess of cars. Good luck navigating if you're from behind Greg McConey from 11th on back. That is just chaos. You know, green flag pit stops or pit stops still have to happen at least for sure one more time. I'm not entirely sure the fuel mileage. I know the trucks last night, they ran about the same fuel load. It was about 33 or 35 laps, so I'm not sure the fuel mileage that the Cup cars get compared to the trucks. As you see Calvin Allison working towards the front. You also see the 46 navigating through this. Kyle Smalley already locked into the championship. 10 wins this season with the 46 car. Don't think anybody's surprised by that. He was one of the favorites. We got a yellow. As it looks like the 11 may have had issues here. Was he by himself? Oh, he was racing Jason Papp. Out of turn. Oh, he just got loose. Goes for a spin down through the grass. Actually kept it going pretty good. Unfortunately, I think he's going to have a penalty. Maybe. Good job keeping that thing off the wall, though. Watch this. Let's get a replay. On board. Actually, almost kept it going. Unfortunately, right there might give him a penalty, though. Good job, though, saving that off the wall. Pit stop's underway. Who will win the race off pit road? We're going to find out. Cody Smith's been the dominant car here tonight, for the most part. And he's going to win the race off pit road with Brody Smith second. Aaron Tribble may come out third. Tyrell Baker, David Eamon, Michael Anthony, Ryan Wood, James Cato, Chris Ingles, Greg McConey. And everybody else follows suit. That's just way too many cars to mention. If you was watching over on Facebook, I want to apologize. Not sure what was going on with our program at Double Streams. I think that's where it actually came from, to be completely honest. So hopefully you guys are here on YouTube watching this, make sure you hit that like button. The more likes we get, the more it helps out the stream and recommends it to people, which is great for these guys and more. Talk to Cody Smith real quick. See if we can pull him in. Hey, Cody, it's Adam up in the booth. You got a copy? Oh, wrong place. Hey, Cody, it's Adam up in the booth. You got a copy?
How you doing, bro?
Pretty good, man. Car's looking pretty quick. It looks like you might be on a mission here tonight. Talk us through it. How's it feel out there?
It's good. Basically just trying to save that right front as much as possible. I got baby brother behind me playing a little bit of defense on the pack. He's trying to get me those bonus points for leading the most laps. So just points racing. So I think I need about 15 more laps before I lock that in. And then hopefully just a top 5 finish tonight I'll be happy with, and hopefully I'll win.
It looked like that on the first run you kind of started giving up a little bit, like on the long run, but on that second run it looked like that you really was doing a lot better job. Is that just you noticing you was wearing out the right front too much on that first run?
Yeah, it goes against everything to run that flat entry. You have to here in Texas. You got to run lower. I like arcing it, but that was just burning the right front up too much. So I just second run did the flat entry, and that saved the right front a good bit.
Hey man, stay out of trouble. Keep doing what you're doing.
Yep, thank you, Adam.
There you go. That was Cody Smith with his in-car interview. He has chosen the outside line, which is a smart move on his end, I feel like. Like he said, he's got baby brother basically protecting his lead here tonight, which helped him a lot. And there's nothing wrong at all with him going out. Great call on his part to have Brody racing here. We know Brody's quick and definitely capable of winning as well. But Cody would love to go ahead and get a win and lock his way in. Next week at Martinsville, everything's going to get tricky, so things are going to be fun there, though. We'll see how that plays out. Still some very fast cars in here, however, so that's going to make things interesting once they catch up. Like guys like, we know Landon's fast already, but he's back in 16th, but guys like the 46, the 31, the 28, we know they're fast. They're up, starting to work their way up. Green flag back out in the air here once again. By the way, Cody needs, honestly, I'm going to say he said 15. I say about 8 or 9 and you're good. I don't know if that's 100% certain, but I would give that. I would say 8 or 9 and he's good. But he does got Tyrell Baker to deal with, who may be trying to put a lot of pressure on him here. Tyrell looking to the outside. Brody's going to try to close that gap underneath Tyrell and help try to defend that spot. As Brody Smith tries to take second. Here comes Aaron Tribble as well. Tribble trying to take away third now. Unfortunately, the Tyrell Baker machine goes to the outside. It's a great view. You guys can see where the runs are coming from. The inside line so early right now on these early runs is really good. New fastest lap, 28.842. And that goes to none other than Marcus Adams right here in 14th. Big wreck behind them. The 60 Bob. Chris Worrell's around. The 70 car. Caution comes out. Maybe the 15 as well. He makes it through it. Oh, man. Chris Worrell did not need this to happen. And I don't know what. I'm going to be honest, I do not know what 11 was doing. You're gonna be honest with you guys. Did he just lose it overcorrect? He gets loose right there. Yep, that's exactly what happened. The in-car camera, watch this. Touches the apron, gets loose. Don't ever turn your wheel back to the right when that happens. And that, unfortunately, for Chris Worrell. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. As Derek Pemberton would say, major playoff implications for the 6 in the Airhead. And he's probably calling a 70 at Airhead right now. Man, he was just minding his business. Francis got a piece of that too. But, man. Jason Pappy, we got a little piece of it. Nothing much there. 50 didn't get too much damage, but oh my gosh, man. So this is interesting. A lot of cars stayed out. I'm going to be honest with you. We seen last night the trucks where tires made a difference. Even after 5 or so laps, and this could be big. I need to go over to Dan Lisa and check, or the Iracing page, or the Iracing East page. Check the points with Chris Worrell. If I'm not mistaken, he was already close to being eliminated anyway. Although he finished pretty decent last week at 8th. He come in here tonight 7th in the points out of the 8 drivers qualifying. With that, he is in a must-win situation next week. That is tough. And at a place like Martinsville, Lord knows what can happen there. Let's just call it like it is. Who really knows? And I will find the latest stats from the last time we was at Iracing East. I know there was a lot of cautions, but I can't remember who actually won the race. Joe Burchett won that race. That's right. I forgot. We ran 128 laps. We had 18 cautions. So there was a lot of cautions in that one. And Chris Worrell finished 23rd in that one. I have reached out for Chris Worrell to give me a quote that we can use on the broadcast about what he's seen and what happened. We'll see if I get a response. He's probably not in a great mood to talk. And to be honest, you can't blame the guy if he don't respond. So we'll see. Pace light's about to go off here. We're going at a limb and saying about 4 laps, 3 or 4 laps. Cody Smith's going to have the most laps led here tonight. One final time tonight, guys. We're going to turn it up here on TRM. The final time tonight, coming to lap 64 out of 125. Cody Smith, Brody Smith. I think it's the first time we've said that name a few times being up front. David Eamon having a heck of a race, though. He's running P3 and P4 most of this race. Wait to see if he's able to keep capitalizing on that. Guys, enjoy as we get ready to come back to the green flag. And turn up your headphones. Guys, seen it. Michael Anthony to the lead. Take that back. Here comes Kyle Smalley. Cody Smith gives up the lead on that restart. But I believe that will be enough for Cody Smith to have the most laps led, which is really what he wanted, I believe. The win would be awesome for him, but that bonus point matters when the playoffs are this close. I'm not saying it's over for him by any means. Kyle Smalley has 10 wins this season. At a point, it's like, hey, this ain't even fair. What can you do to beat this guy? Landon Lacey underneath. He has worked his way back inside the top 10 record behind him. And it is the... Yep, and it was the... Uh-oh! Yep. The 06 and the 15 just flipped, and unfortunately for the 15, that was Joshua Kane. That's not the way you want to make it a name, and unfortunately it happens. Man, look at this. What happened? James Cato and Ron Broderick, the 3 just kept pushing up, and then the 06 came down on him. And right there, 15 gets involved. Joshua Kane. And right there's some unpleasure, not happy with the 06 and the 3 after the fact. Right here, they was just not happy with each other. Look there, he sees him. And he spins him again. And right here, the 15 did not see the car coming and turns around, and the 70 just plows her. My gosh. What did he see, by the way? Like, not the sugarcoat. Joshua probably should have waited just a moment, but you know the Jason definitely could have checked up a little bit as well. I don't think he lifted that entire time. When he hit him. Yeah, the RPMs kept going up when he hit him. That is interesting. I think he knew he was going to hit him and figured he'd make it spectacular. Why not? Lost the race off pit road. Ron Worley. 2 tires stopped. Gonna be honest with you. Normally, like I said, tires are important. We already established that. But I'm gonna be honest with you. It's not a horrible call, to be completely honest. They didn't go too many laps, and Ron really has nothing to lose anyway. He got eliminated in the first round, unfortunately. Or, I'm sorry, the second round, I believe he got eliminated. Yes, it was the second round. Wow. That is definitely interesting on what happened there. So Ryan Worley stays, or not stays out, but takes 2 tires. As pace lights are still on. Cody Smith, by the way, going to be restarting back in 5th after leading the most laps here tonight. I am curious on what happened there, though. I still think there's guys in this field that are capable of top 5s. Maybe a win as well. They just haven't had the luck, per se. What is on the back of that 00 car, by the way? So we can see that. Oh, that's not creepy. We're just going to ignore that. Wait a minute. Okay, ain't this the Five Nights at Freddy's, correct? Now that I see it, I think that's where it actually came from. That is probably wrong. I don't know where that came from. Ron Worley, you got me. He came back down pit road, as you guys can tell. No, it is the Gummy Bears. That's what it is. And I remember, they're like one of the oldest gummy bear producers or makers. Tough break there for Joshua Kane and for Jason as well. Between both of them, definitely unfortunate. Just caught up in an incident. But here we go. Kyle Smalley, Michael Anthony up front. Michael Anthony comes in here. He needs a good finish here tonight. He is the last playoff car coming into tonight. So he needs to make up some points on guys like Chris Worrell, who he is going to make up points on. Greg McConey and James Lowe, who's 11th. So he's definitely in a position to make up some points. And Zach Bowerman is back in 14th. So this could be a big night here for Michael Anthony if he can finish where he's currently running. Even in top 5 would be big for him, especially going into Martinsville. hop on board Landon Lacey's car. Give you guys a ride. Currently running top 10 right now as he just took that spot away from James Lowe. Now sets his sights on Joe Francis. Francis actually has a little bit of damage on the back end of that 50 car. Fifty looking underneath David Eamon here. You see what Landon's doing. Doing a good job. This right here is going to help save Tyler. Oh, what happened there? The 2 car up in the wall. David Eamon. Big trouble right there for the 2. I don't think they even made contact. I think this was net code. Well, he just got sent by the 50, or did he just lose it? Up, right there, lost it. We told you turn 2 would be an issue. That is not the first time. He did a good job actually keeping that car on the wall. Up front, we got a heck of a battle right now. Look at this. Kyle Smalley, Cody Smith, Michael Anthony. Cody actually taking a peek here underneath that 46 car. Cody Smith says, don't mind if I do. He takes the lead back here at Texas. Wow. And we'll lead that lap. Good for him. Keep battling Cody. Not going to lie, it'd be pretty cool to see Cody Smith. And I don't play favorites by any means. But it would be cool to see Cody make the Final Four. That would be a heck of a race. 3 wide here with second. Oh, this is about to get crazy. As Michael Anthony muscles his way trying to take that spot away. Good to see Anthony getting aggressive. I like it. Kyle Smalley gives that up. Now he's under attack for third. Oh, Anthony took that bottom line away from the 46. But watch the run. Kyle gets out of turn 4. It's a great shot of our top 3 guys right here. Right there, 46 had to get out of the throttle not to get into the back of the 8 car. Here comes that 025. Watch for a bump here. A little bit of bump drafting here at Texas. It happens apparently. It's a great, great camera view. As you see, this right here is all the way back to 15th, by the way. You see 1st through 15th. Now you see the battle right here for the lead. Here they come, off turn 2. Something big about to happen. We can see it here. It has got that look to it. These playoff guys better be really careful because I feel like they're really aggressive to each other right now, which is kind of surprising. There we go. The 22 slides up. No yellow. He may have had help here from the 35 of Landon Lacey. Let's see. Yeah, Landon just got into him. Sent him up the racetrack. Great save there by... What a save by Brody Smith. Just got in a little bit slower than Landon anticipated. You talk about a heck of a save. That's one of the best saves you'll ever see on iRacing. How about this? The 7. Oh, this is bad. Oh, that had that look to it where the whole front end was getting ready to go around. I don't know how many more times the 8 will let that happen. See Keith Smalley coming out pit road. Or he came down pit road. Not sure what happened there. There you go. Back to the lead. Michael Anthony takes it away. Watch that 46. Man, they are about to wreck. You can just see it. The way they're driving away so aggressive. But you talk about like controlled chaos. I don't even know how this is even possible right now. The way these guys are racing each other without wrecking. Well, that may go around real quick. I thought the 7 was going to turn to 0.25. Here comes Lando Lacey. He already took out one Smith. He don't want to take out the other. Somebody's going to be in a good spot here in a minute, and it ain't going to be one of these guys. This is just, I've called way too many races to see racing like this, and we know what usually happens. When we watch this, and Michael Anthony out front, though. How about that? Lando Lacey trying to take away. Is that Marcus Adams? How about Marcus Adams working his way up to the top 5 now? Man, now it's just a contact between the 0.25 and 35. I'm not sure if they actually made contact, but the 0.25 came up, almost making contact. A little bit of block put on there from Anthony. I like the way Anthony's driving it. I like the aggressiveness. You've got to do something to stop this 46 and the 7 as well. And you can't count 31 to 35. Oh, boy, you talk about a risky move right there for Marcus Adams. I don't know if that's going to pay off or not. It may hurt him here a little bit. Lando Lacey's going to give him the bottom line as they work through turns 3 and 4. Some of the best racing we've seen all season, though. I'm not going to lie. We've had a lot of good races, but this is a good one. So I got a quote from Chris Worrell, and I can't say everything he says. Let's just say there's some choice words that he's not very happy with a certain driver. He said he's not very happy with certain drivers. They come in here and don't race until late in the season, and they mess up people's chances of going for a championship. And he said he's over it. And he said it's happened to him all year by the same people. As you see Ryan Broderick up against the wall. He said something's got to be done, or there's no way he's going to waste his Monday nights. And you cannot blame him for the frustration in Chris Worrell. I mean, that's... I agree with him. I'm going to be honest. Like, there is... I'm not calling anybody out for me personally because, you know, I broadcast. I'm just a broadcaster. But there is some guys in here that probably shouldn't race while the playoffs are going on, especially if you haven't really raced a lot. Especially when it's the same guys. Like, it's great when you guys join. But if it's the same guys that only race like 4 or 5 races and they cause problems every race, yeah, it's probably not a good thing. Just FYI, this top 6 right now is absolutely insane. But you can't blame Chris Worrell for being frustrated. He raced all season long, and unfortunately, with just a few races left, that has a chance of going for the championship, gets taken out. This racing up front, though, is wild, man. I'm not going to lie. It is absolutely fantastic. Michael Anthony, Kyle Smiley, Cody Smith, Marcus Adams, and Landon Lacey. Tyrell Baker sits in 6th, and James Lowe has started working his way up now, sitting P7th. Here comes the 31 of Adams, looking underneath Cody Smith. Right now it is 4 playoff drivers inside the top 4, with Landon Lacey being the 5th and non-playoff driver. And trust me, Landon might not be a playoff driver, but he's had chances to win this season. And unfortunately, it just hasn't worked out his way in the 35. We'll see if he can at least get a good finish here tonight. At the line, Michael Anthony leads that lap. Once again, Cody Smith will have the most laps led in this race tonight, as we are already up on lap 96 at the moment. Yeah, Joshua, to be honest, like I said, that could have went either way. For me personally, I would have pulled out there too. Usually you don't have guys go full throttle, to be completely honest, on when a caution flag comes. So, you know, I don't think that you personally did nothing wrong there, man. Keep doing what you're doing. This league is cutthroat. You'll be fine, though. You did pretty good for your debut. Whoa. Look at this. This ain't going to work. Well, 31 went to the apron, and that is legal, by the way, here. Unlike the Friday night series, where pass below yellow is a no-go. I'm calling it now. Somebody in this top 6 is going to wreck. 7 is going to wreck. I'm just seeing it now. It's way too much blocking, and we're still, you know. And I'm curious if we're going to have to hit pit road or not, too. What's these top 4? Could this be the 4 that we see in the playoffs? The final race. Boy, you talk about a heck of a race there. Uh-oh. Maybe a little bit of a bump there. Somebody went through the grass as well. Tyrell Baker puts his nose back up in it with the 99 and the 35. Kyle Smalley now out front. And I'm going to be honest. Don't be surprised if you see the 46 get the bumper out of the way, because these guys tonight are very aggressive. Especially when it comes to like the 8 car. With him being, you know, right there on the bubble of the playoffs. And you got a chance to go win and lock yourself in so you ain't got to worry about Martinsville. Man, that's big. Because honestly, even if, say, one of these guys finishes second, like Cody Smith, it's not locked in. If he goes out next week and gets turned on the first lap and gets eliminated, or gets put out of the race, the playoffs is over for him. So, win is the goal. At a place like this, you don't want to have to count on your luck going into Martinsville. That is an oval track that drives like a road course, so that's going to be fun. Oh, the 7-man got to the bumper of that 46 that time. He is all on the back of it right now. We know that. Look at this. It's a great look as these top 7 have broken out from the rest of the field. Ryan Worley's back in 8th, by the way, on them 2 tires. Oh, I'm sorry. He's actually got 4 tires now. I do apologize. So he is back up to 8th. So he came back down, so he's done impressive. I'm just saying, this race far from over. Greg McConaughey. Aaron Tribble. McConaughey needs to try to get around some of these cars because he needs some points. Don't want to give up a lot of points running to Martinsville. Even if he's back in 9th, which is a respectable finish. Still don't want to be put in that situation. Look at this. Landon Lacey now to the inside here, trying to take 4th away from Michael Anthony. Oh, the 25's 35's upside down with the 8. Landon Lacey flips up, down on the front stretch. We knew it was coming from somebody. What happened here? It'll be a good look. They was just too close coming up off the corner. Did the 35 drift up? It looks like it's possible. Yeah, he definitely drifted up a little bit. Wow, what a tumble for Landon. The 8's going to be okay with this. Well, he's got a little bit of damage, but that's not super severe. I'm going to be honest, we knew it was coming eventually with somebody. That, unfortunately, is not what you want to see. Big race here on pit road now. If you're one of these guys that has not been up front and in the playoffs, don't be surprised if we see some two-tire stops. Smalley wins the race. Smith, Marcus Adams, James Lowe, Tyrell Baker, Aaron Tribble, Ryan Worley, Zach Bowman, Greg Mahoney, Connor in 10th. All right, set to get this dash underway as we come to lap 109 out of 125. Green flag set to be displayed. Here from Texas. 109 laps about to go on the board. Things are about to pick up. The green flag. Out in the air. We're racing live from Texas Motor Speedway once again. Playoff race. Round 3, race 2. Will Kyle Smalley pick up yet another win this season to make it 11? He does got a buffer. Now, does he want to give this up for Marcus Adams? Just saying, he could help lock in that teammate. But I don't think you could do that right now with that 7 being where he's at. I just don't think you could do that. We know what Cody Smith's capable of. And we know this race for the lead ain't over. And yeah, he is going to move up the racetrack, it looks like. Maybe trying to let the 31 have this lead. Cody Smith goes to the high side. Here's Marcus Adams' chance to take this lead away. As the 7 of Smith all on the back bumper of that 46. I don't like Cody Smith moving up there. I think that this is scheduled to do this. Marcus Adams is going to take the lead away. Oh, big wreck behind him. No caution as of yet. No caution. Logan Jones had some issues, but up front, 2 teammates still running 1-2. And this right here is exactly what the 46 wanted. I think he really wanted to give this lead over to Marcus Adams, and then he's just going to put a little bit of blocks on here. Look at this. Cody Smith chasing the 0-25 down the track. How about right? Look at this. McConaughey putting a pass on. He has worked his way up into 6 now. I don't think we're done with the yellow. Out of 2. Down the back stretch. 3 wide for second. Marcus Adams, Kyle Smalley, side by side for the lead. Kyle Smalley says, I'm not letting you win. He's going to make him work for it. Tyrell Baker would love to get a win. I will be honest, if the white flag comes out, you don't care about the playoffs. Watch this run to 7 gets out. Oh, the 0-25 gets loose. There's the run. Cody Smith with the big run on the outside. Tyrell Baker drops all the way back to 6 now. 7 ain't going to be able to get this gap. That is teammates right there on the bottom. 1, 2, and 4. Maybe 3. Greg McConaughey out of nowhere has came up towards the front. He has thrown his name in the ring to try to get a win. Cody Smith still battling hard. I feel like that outside, if we stay green, that outside eventually will pay off. But it's just not right there. It's not there right now. A little bit of side drafting going on here down the straightaway. Oh, there's more. Now the 46 ran high. That's not going to make Cody Smith too happy. Did the 46 run up high on purpose to try to get the 7 out of line? Derek Pemberton back here battle for position. Here's a big move. Uh-oh, 3 wide, 4 wide. 4 wide at Texas Motor Speedway. The 22 on the bottom. Yep, I don't know how that's possible. Yep. We're even wild back here even once again. Look at this. 3 wide further in the back of the field. Zach Bowerman involved in this, but Derek Pemberton, Ryan Worley, Mike Anthony back there as well. The 82 to the bottom. Back up towards the front. That's where we're going to stay. You know, there's been a lot of hurt feelings in this race. 100% agree there should be. One of the best races we've seen. And I hope that we're not done because it's good. I'm not going to lie. This is a great race right now for the front. I want to see Cody Smith get a chance back up front with Tyrell Baker. That'll make things very interesting. And I think we're going to have a chance to see that. Derek Pemberton now on the outside. Watch him for just a moment. He's running that Care Bears paint scheme here tonight. He's side by side with Michael Anthony. Michael Anthony needs his position. Remember, he got involved with Landon Lacey. Oh, the 5 just cut. The 82 a big break. The 48 now. Connor McConaughey dropping back a little bit here in 8th. Maybe not. I'm going to be honest. I don't know if anybody's going to be able to catch this duo right now. Marcus Adams and Kyle Smiley. I just do not see it happening. Cody Smith tries to do so. We got a wreck. Caution flag is out. Rod Worley around. And he has blown up. Where did it come from? Did he have help from the 9? Oh, he definitely had help from the 9. Zach Bowerman giving the bump. We've seen that a couple times. Oh! There's your hard hit of the night. That is the hardest one we've seen tonight. Well, what do you do if you're the leader? If you're the leader, you got to stay out. Everybody else, I think you hit pit road. Cody Smith's probably going to everybody's room. Hey, we hit pit road this time. Tell everybody. Make this team work for it. Please do the opposite of what they decide to do. Please. I want to see this. If Marcus Adams comes down, you stay out. That was a long run, though. What will happen? Here they come down pit lane. Stay out if you're these guys. Stay out. There we go. Tyrell Baker staying out and nobody else. Yeah, I would have stayed out. I would have stayed out. Easy for me to say, but I would stay out or I'm taking 2 tires here. Oh, the 31 missed his pit box. Big playoff mistake for Marcus Adams. Missed the pit box. He's going to lose the spot. A lot of 2-tire stops. Look at the spots that Marcus Adams loses. He does. Did he beat out Cody Smith? I think Cody Smith did this on purpose. I think he checked up at the last second. What happened here with these guys? Oh, they got some damage. Ooh. Anyway. Jason Papstein. Oh, he got damage. That's why he stayed out. Wow, what a race here at the end. There's people in here arguing right now. Everybody mad. Oh, playoff race is fun. I promise. About, 8 races ago, it wasn't that bad. Can Tyrell Baker hold off this field with no tires? David Eamon with 2 tires. James Lowe with 2 tires. Connor, he does have that advantage with 2 tires behind him, but I'm going to be honest. I don't know. Man, this is going to be a wild one. Can Tyrell Baker really hold on to win this? My gut says no. And here we go. Who's going to win here at Texas Motor Speedway? Somebody's got to walk out here with the victory. Just a FYI, if we have a yellow come out before the white flag, race is not official, we will do her up again. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've been waiting on this one for about an hour and a half. We have been waiting to see who would win. We're about to find out. No tires versus 2 tires versus 4 tires. This is not going to go well. Who's going to come out on the other side? We're going to find out. Pace truck drops off. Green flag. Set to wave. Green flag is out in the air. We're racing from Texas again. Good start this time for Tyrell Baker. We'll see how that plays out. As for now, we're green. James Lowe underneath David Eamon. This is for second. Oh, there we go. They're about to wreck it. Good save by Connor. Off turn 4. White flag going to be out of there. Can Tyrell Baker hold on? Here comes James Lowe, the 99. James Lowe is one of my picks to go to the Final Four. He's going to take the lead. They wreck behind him. Big trouble here at Texas. Playoff drivers involved. Big one happens. Best of luck figuring out where to go in this one. Multiple drivers involved. Out of turn 4. James Lowe sees the checkered. He wins at Texas Motor Speedway with David Eamon and Tyrell Baker finishing third. I don't know where everybody else is finishing. The 48 is trying to get to the line backwards. Everybody's still racing to get back to the line. The 8 crosses the line somewhere. The 22's there. Hell broke loose. I don't know. We're going to try to find a replay. I don't even know if I can. I don't even know what to do. Look at Cody Smith. This all happens. Watch Kyle Smiley. What in the world do you do in that situation? I have never in my life seen this. We're going to ride on board with Derek Pemberton here. I just want to see what it looks like out of his camera coming off turn 4. He gets involved, and look how far back he is. Look at this track. Where do you go if you're him? Hope for the best and pray. He flips and slides and everything else. But James Lowe puts it in victory lane. He celebrates here on the start-finish line. And what a freaking race by James Lowe. Probably one of the best we've seen in a very long time. Wow. We're going to talk to him right now. How in the freaking crap? James Lowe, do you have a copy?
I got you, buddy.
How do you feel right now, man? That was absolutely insane. We knew that you had a little bit fresher tires than some of the guys that did stay out. It pays off for you. Talk us through them last couple laps.
It was crazy. I didn't know what to quite expect right there, to be quite honest. So I was just kind of put the pedal down and hope for the best, and it worked out.
It did work out good for you. Now, this locks you in to Martinsville in the championship race. You have to feel pretty confident, honestly, especially in a place like that. We know how hard it is. Let the win there at Martinsville next week. But talk us about making a championship 2 weeks from tonight.
Well, it feels good. We got 2 cars locked in now, and we're going to try to get a third locked in, and maybe even a fourth, next week. And Martinsville and Phoenix are some of my better tracks, so look forward to it.
Man, great drive. Glad you made the Final Four. I had you in my pick to make the Final Four as well, I believe. So congratulations on that. Go get them next week at Martinsville. Any shout outs you want to give out?
Yeah, first and foremost, I think Balls Out Racing. Those guys had a little rough luck on that last lap, but they were up there all night and were showing the strength. And also, I think Circle B Diecast, Iracing Flag, Butt Kicker, AC Paints, Midwest Motor Customs, you for broadcasting, man, you do a great job, and Jason for putting the league on.
That one was fun. Good job, buddy.
Appreciate it, man.
Thanks, buddy. Next up, David Ewan manages to finish second here tonight. How about David bringing it home P2? David, it's Adam up in the booth. You got a copy.
Yes, sir.
Man, chaos. That's what that last lap was. You had to make a big chance there at the end. 2-tire stop. Pays off, finishing second. Talk us through what you seen there at the last lap.
Well, I knew from the, beginning that I was going to be in trouble because the high side's not very good here. So I was expecting to be around 5th or 6th by the time it ended. But they started making moves underneath. I got back to the bottom, and I looked up in the mirror, and I saw him wrecking. I was just hoping it stayed green.
Yeah, man, it was a wild one for sure. You ran up front pretty much most of the night. You had a great save at one point as well. Tell us about this racetrack, man. Tires was a big deal. We know that. Didn't matter too much during that last couple laps, but tell us about driving this racetrack in a place like this.
Yeah, you really got to conserve for, I would say, about good 10, 15 laps, and then you'll be all right. But, you could really burn them up real fast and then be junk. So, yeah, I had a great race load in that one lap. I messed up, and I fell all the way to last and worked my way back up and got that late race yellow and helped me out.
It definitely worked out, man. Fantastic job. Good driving all night. Shout out you want to give out?
I'd just like to thank the people who help out the our series here. Circle B Diecast, Iracing Flag, Buckkicker, AC Paints, Midwest Motor Customs. Appreciate all the help to let us be able to do this.
Hey, man. Great drive. I know I know you wanted it in the Final Four, but you still put on a good show tonight. Thanks,
yeah, it didn't run so good there in the last 8.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I had you as my Final Four as well. I believe you, James Lowe was all in my Final Four. So it happens, man. But hey, honestly, great race tonight. Good job.
Thank you.
Thanks, buddy.
See you next week.
Yes, sir. Next up, Tyrell Baker. How about Tyrell? Hey, you almost got the job done tonight, man. It got wild, but you guys had some great battling up front, especially for the last half of this race. Talk us all about that. That was crazy.
Well, I just want to thank, first off, East here for having me. I know I don't come through that much, but it was a good race. Honestly, it was one of the more fun races that I've done here in this league. Racing up front with these guys was a lot of fun. But in the beginning of the race, it was fun with Cody Smith and I forget who else was up there. I think Michael or somebody, Anthony. Sorry, if I don't remember your name. But it was a fun race. I think in the long runs, in the very beginning of the race, it's good. But there at the end, I just decided to stay out. And I was saying I'm either the smartest person in this race or
I thought it would work too.
really thought it would, but I went into turn 1 and it would not turn at all, and I guess I kind of caused that crash.
I thought more people would stay out, to be honest, though.
I was hoping, honestly, Adam. I was really hoping more people would stay out and I could just drive away with the win, but it didn't work out like that. P3's all right though.
How patient do you have to be when running a race this close with other guys that's just as fast as you? There's got to be times where you just want to turn right into somebody. Let's be honest. That was such close racing at a lot of times.
Yeah, you really got to have a lot of patience, like you said. I know there at the end of the run, one of the longer runs there, I decided to kind of pull out of the pack because everything was just so tightly packed, and I just felt like I was going to drive off my right front. So I decided, you know what, let me just pull out of this pack a little bit here. And later on, I just decided to try to get back up there again, and I just realized everything started getting really crazy because everybody started blocking. So, you know, I had to kind of hold on and just wait a little bit, and then we caught a caution. And then I decided to stay out, and then, you know, the ending happened there.
That was a wild one, buddy. Good job tonight. I know you wanted to win. Almost came away with it. It was fun for me to call them last half of this race. It was amazing. Shout outs or anything like that, bud? You want to give out?
Yes, I want to give a shout out to all the sponsors that sponsor this league here. I'm not really too sure what they all are, but I honestly want to shout out you for streaming this league here.
Thanks, man.
Iracing East, no problem. You do a good job. Even though when I'm not racing, I do watch.
I appreciate that.
And I want to shout out everybody that works so hard back upstate New York, Team TCB Motorsports. Jason Papp, everybody, like I said, everybody that sponsors this league. I know this league has a lot of sponsors. And, yeah, and I mean, everybody does a great job that runs this league. It was a lot of fun tonight, and I'm really glad that I showed up for this, and I might have to show up next week again, or if not, then I'll be watching.
Hey, it's good to know that you're not only a plate racer, because I know how good you are in the plate series. It's good to see you run in a mile and a half and stuff like that and show that you can do it here too. So good job, man.
Thank you. Appreciate it, Adam.
Buddy. There you go. There's Tyrell Baker finishing P3. Well deserved. Honestly, I know he almost won. There's a lot of hurt feelings tonight, guys, but I'm going to be honest. That's freaking heck of a race. People are mad right now in the chat. Don't care. You can't be mad. Great race by everybody. I know there's a lot of people upset, blah, blah, blah. I get it. You're mad. That's playoff racing, dude. I mean, I'm sorry to say it like that and be that blunt about it. You're not going to get much better racing than that on iRacing. Just being honest. I love seeing it. There was, a lot of people arc breaking at the end. Everybody's going for more. So, that'll do it, though. Congratulations, James Lowe, locking himself into the Final Four. Hope everybody has a great night. Y'all take care as always, and God bless.